Hello, this is Caelan Huntress, and today I'm reviewing the homepage of DanaCorey.com. Dana is a coach and business strategist, and this is her homepage, and I'm going to talk about the 4 things that I like about this homepage and the 4 things that I would improve. And the first thing that I like about this homepage is the hero shot. This is a gorgeous photo. And you know how they say a photo's worth 1,000 words? Well, this one is 2,000 right here. It's not just showing you who Dana is and what she looks like. You're seeing her emotions conveyed really strongly, and this is her at her computer. And so this is her at work. And I think that this is one of the best hero shots that I've ever seen when you land right at the beginning of a homepage. And it's complemented really well by this copy right here. It's just fantastic. That's the first thing that I like about this website is the big hero shot that you see right up front. The second thing that I like is the simple navigation bar. I love one-word navigations, and this is taking it a step further with you, me, and us. And then and I like how the other options are in italics, and they're not capital, so you can see there's 2 simple delineations between the navigation bar. There's actually 3, with her signature being the 3rd. And so this navigation bar, I think, is just, it's really tight and well conceived, and I like it a lot. That's the second thing that I like. The third thing that I like is this email subscription call to action. It's immediately intriguing. Are you selling one of the 5 things that people pay money for? And yes, sex is one of them. I'm immediately intrigued about what this is and how to learn more. And so it makes you want to subscribe. And it's the free ebook part of it is a little faded into the background. And so I didn't even really know the first time that an ebook was part of it. So maybe an ebook icon or something, making this a little whiter might do it. But overall, I think this is a really well-written call to action. And that's the third thing I like about this homepage. And the fourth thing that I like is that there's really good social proof. There's a dynamite testimonial right here from Coach Kimberly Ross Jackson, who's got some big credibility. She's a founding member of the International Coach Federation. And there's logos here in black and white. I think that this is a fantastic way to show social proof, is to demonstrate the companies that you've worked with. And just as a design note, the reason why these logos are in grayscale is because we don't want these logos competing with attention for the main website itself. If we had the bright colors of these logos, then they'd be distracting us from the things that we want the user to do on this site. And so putting them in grayscale and offering the social proof that she's worked with these companies, and here's a testimonial of somebody that's worked with her, that's essential in my view for a homepage. So that's the fourth thing that I like. Now I'm going to talk about the 4 things that I would improve. And the first thing that I would improve is I'd have a photo of Kimberly Ross Jackson. When I first looked at this, it was confusing to me. Is this testimonial being given by this person? The photo next to the testimonial, they should go together. And so I would add a box here with a circle headshot of Kimberly Ross Jackson, and possibly I like this photo of Dana, but maybe bringing it further down and having something that really focuses on Coach Kimberly, because she's got the credibility here, founding member, International Coaches Association, and maybe a Forbes logo. Like, that credibility, in my view, is much more important than seeing another photo of Dana. We've already had such a great photo of Dana. I don't know if it's essential to have another one. If it is, I think that the footer is probably the best place for it. But the first thing that I would improve is I would make this section about Kimberly and not confuse the user with a photo of Dana right here. The second thing that I would improve is I would cut the early pop-up. I'm going to go ahead and open this in an Incognito browser, which, if you don't know, is a great way to see things through fresh eyes. And as soon as you load it, there's a pop-up here. And to me, since we're talking about how sex is one of the things that people sell, this to me is like seeing somebody at a bar, you meet eyes, you think that they're about to buy you a drink, and they come over and drop a pack of condoms on the bar. it's moving too fast, and this is a common mistake with pop-ups. Pop-ups have become very popular over the last couple of years because they work. They convert very well. But unfortunately, people are kind of overusing them, and users are getting a little fatigued by pop-ups. And so I would have the pop-up set to exit intent only, so that if somebody came here and they moved their mouse out of the browser, like they were getting ready to leave the website, then the pop-up comes up, or it shows up after 90 seconds if they have not subscribed. I'd put some qualifiers on that pop-up so it didn't show up immediately right as soon as somebody gets there on the first time. That's the second thing I would improve. The third thing that I would improve is I would add some content in here about who and what. There's some really good why in this content. People are stuck. And I think that people from a lot of walks of life can relate to being stuck and they need somebody to help. But I think phrasing this content around the types of clients that Dana likes to work with, whether it's organizations that are above a certain market cap or entrepreneurs that are in a certain field, I think some sort of qualifier of who this you is, so that when people get here, the right kinds of people get here, they say, hey, that's me. And I'm that kind of person that's stuck. Or some description of the types of problems. Right now, I think that the content is a little too vague to really inform the user about the types of clients that Dana works with. So that's the third thing that I would improve. The fourth thing that I would improve is these lime green blocks here in the footer. I'm not a fan. I like the lime green where it's surrounded by this black, and I particularly like this fuchsia color right here. It looks like the scarf. And so the green and the fuchsia, I don't think that they're bad as a color palette. I'd actually like to see this more of the red in the scarf than the fuchsia that it is. But the green, while it looks good on black, I don't feel that it looks good on white. And so the two suggestions I would make is either, make these the fuchsia color instead of the green, or just make this bottom footer block completely black. Because with a dark, bold color next to this green, I think that a green that this, for lack of a better word, that's this garish, I think it works when it's surrounded by black. When it's surrounded by white, though, it really sticks out to me, and it doesn't seem as visually pleasing as the rest of the homepage, because there's so many things that are going right on this homepage. I'm seeing so much that's going great, and then I get back here, and my final feeling about the website is that green, and that's not where we want people to land when they get all the way to the bottom. So those are the four things that I like, and the four things that I would improve about danacorey.com. If you'd like your own homepage reviewed, there's a link in the description below. Thanks so much.